Hello, Reformers, and welcome to a special feature of Necropolis. Yes, I've actually been saying Necropolis the entire day for some unknown reason, no idea why that is, but this is a roguelike inspired a little bit by the gameplay of Dark Souls and things like that, so if you're not into that, then, well, you know where to go. So, otherwise, yeah, we're going to be going into procedurally generated levels, and just seeing a bunch of really amazing loot, hopefully. I actually have no idea, but the item descriptions are actually very, very cool. I played for about 30 minutes earlier because I was just like almost addicted to it immediately, and I have no idea why, but anyway, we're going to start a new game right here, and we are going to be editing our character. So, now, as you can see, I actually didn't know this. My wife found this out, actually. Bubbles. She found out how to change the colors. I didn't find this out until she did it, so that is rather hilarious. I have no idea. I'm just kind of like tunnel vision. And if you want to see her gameplay of this particular title, then there is an annotation on the screen, and you can check that out. Now, I don't know what color we're going to be. Are we going to be like red, or are we going to... let's go for the pink scarf, because pink. Yes, let us do that. Entering the Necropolis. Excellent. Codexes contain the secrets of the ages. Within a book, the truths of the world are pulled asunder, except for those by Edmund of the Stairs. That guy's a freaking hack. Apparently. Apparently he's a freaking hack. Okay, well that's not right. Is this that is... That's not right. Is it? I think that is a bug. I think that is a bug. Isn't it? It seems to me like this is very... Yes, I don't think this is right, in actual fact. As you can see, I might be cheating for some reason. I might have some sort of advanced form of Dark Souls aimbot here. Yes, as you can see, this is apparently the debug mode. Yes, okay, well, I'm going to be restarting the game, and I guess I'll see you after this. No idea why this happened, but I suppose, considering this is an early sort of build of the game, and it's actually coming out in 2 days, by the way, then yes, it's probably a good idea for me to restart. Alright, so yes, to cut a long story short, it was actually the F8 key. Yes, the F8 key apparently brings up some sort of weird overlay, probably used for developing purposes, and, well, I decided, hey, you know what, let's just do that, yeah. So, yes, I've changed my recording key now, so hopefully that will not happen again. Apparently, we need to stand in the middle of the platform. Now, the one thing that this game has in spades is a sort of... I don't know, it's got a really cool sense of humor in my opinion. You'll see what I mean when we just go over here to these swords. Ooh, it seems like we've got a pretty good one already, have we? No, not really, I just saw the light reflected off it a little bit. When choosing between this weapon and, let's say, a rabbit's more useful in combat. So yes, exactly the thing. So if we can take a look at our old longsword, a hefty and slightly rusted blade, weak handle and dull edge. It does the job, just not very well. Yes, exactly. So I am probably going to be picking up one of these, thank you very much. And we're going to be making our way down in the elevator. Yes, the elevator to doom and death and all that kind of thing. So... Oh yes, the last one who tried this was killed. Probably unrelated, though. Really? I don't think so, somehow. Okay, ooh, I can pick up some rotten food. I was about to say, they're giving me some rather generous things. I am the Brazenhead. Serve me and I will award you tokens of favor to aid you in surviving the Necropolis. And we can interact with this little merchant guy here, apparently. Old man's Necropolis essentials. I do not have enough. I sincerely do not have enough gems to buy your wares, which is kind of sad. So, as you can see by the bottom of the screen here, we have a bunch of different tasks. And, well, they have disappeared now, which is great, but we do have some tasks that we can complete. One of them is crafting some food, and we're gonna be getting into that a little bit later. Now, of course, that is the scriptorium over there. That is where you can, well, take a look at the codexes. That is the roguelike element of the game. When you die, you gain a little bit of experience and things like that, and you can buy codexes with the skill points that you gain from that. And those codexes have random effects. I actually have no idea what they are right now because obviously I've restarted, so I basically didn't I didn't gain anything from my previous run, which was kind of sad, but yes, well, what can you do? So let's try and defeat these fellows without actually taking too much damage. I only have 1 ration right now, so it would be nice not to... Really? Come on. Oh my... Really? Okay, so here we go. Come on. Yes, let's do this. Yes, there is actually friendly fire for the opponents as well, which is really nice to see, because that means that we no longer have to worry so much about them just swinging and doing no damage to any of their comrades. So it's really nice to see that for once in a game. So let's see here. Rotten food. Why is there so much rotten food around here? Apparently they want me to die. Yes, the game does want you to die, of course. What is this? A screamer blade. Yes, a screamer blade. I will take it. Thank you very much. What's this? Oh, apparently someone that dies very quickly. Okay, so what's that? A pariah blade. Looks best between the 3rd and 4th ribs. I'm actually unsure which is better. That's the thing. Which is better? I think this looks cooler anyway. So let's just go with that. Now, there are certain amounts of traps in this game, and as you can see, the aesthetic is one of the main draw points, I would definitely say, to this type of game. And I'm going to try and sneak up on this guy if I can. There we are. Okay, no, run away. Okay, we don't have much damage with this. It is very, very fast, though. Very, very fast to attack with it. So that's nice. But other than that, it's kind of... Yeah, in my previous run, I had this huge sort of great sword, and it basically killed everything in 1 or 2 hits, which was really, really powerful and very nice in actual fact. But right now, we're definitely not getting the luck of the draw, as it were. I am going to be dodging away from most of these things, though, if I can, because these guys are meaning quite a lot of business, that's for sure. So let's just get away from there, and just pick up the loot, of course, because there is a crafting system as well, which is very, very nice to see. The spiders die in 2 hits to this blade, which is actually quite good. Okay, so what's that? No, I don't want that, I want this. Rotten food? Really? I don't want rotten food again. Well, that's awful, but what is that? Scroll of identification. With 6 words, every unknown scroll and potion becomes apparent, and you remember your 3rd grade teacher's name. That's exactly what I mean. That is the kind of humor that we're going to be getting here. Quite irreverent, but it's pretty amusing in my opinion. Okay, so we have an unknown potion, and we're gonna be eating. Wait a minute, we're eating it. No, we're gonna be drinking it. Thank you very much. But yes, we are going to be drinking it and seeing what it does. Please give me some. Oh, you feel restored. Okay. Oh, it gave me a little bit of health back. Okay, that's pretty good then. I suppose let's head onward. Oh, hello there. Yes, there is actually a lock-on system as well in the game, but I don't actually use it, because I don't think it's actually that good to use, because it just seems to make you a lot more stationary, and you need to be moving around quite a lot, in my opinion, to actually make good use of the dodge mechanics and things like that. You can block. You can block with your shield, as you can see here. I think it probably takes stamina. Yeah, it takes stamina, but it shouldn't actually take anything else, so... Yeah, I don't think there's actually a durability on your shields, for example. Here, we have this. A boring buckler, likely to get you killed, only slightly slower. So, yeah, there is that. I'm going to have to start eating some of that terrible... Ooh, a pyramid short sword. I will take that, thank you. Ooh, look at that. That's very nice. But yes, I'm going to have to start eating that rotten food reasonably soon because, well, it's going to take up my inventory, and if I come across a merchant, which I would actually like to buy things at, if I don't take more damage than this, yes, continually take damage. We are currently killing horde men right now, so our task is going to be completed soon. I'm dodging around a little bit. You've really earned this one. Okay, so what did I get? I'm serious. Enjoy, won't you? Okay, well, what did I get? What did I actually get for that? I actually have no idea. I gained a codex token. So yes, those tasks are for codex tokens. In other words, things that you can improve your character with after you've died. So let's try and get that going a little bit more here, shall we? Now, there are heavy attacks in the game. I personally don't like using them because they are a little bit too slow and sluggish for my liking. I feel like it's going to really hinder your ability to do damage. Well, technically not damage, but in general, it's probably going to make it so that you're dead. Because by the time you've cast one, I'm going to show you actually just after this, just so you can see how slow it actually turns out to be. So, yes, if you hold shift and then press this, there you go, there's the slow attack. So as you can see, it's a vertical attack, and that means it's going to be a lot harder to hit with as well. But as you can see, we're actually picking up a lot of loot here too. So if we head on over to the crafting, as you can see, we can have iron rations right here. You can even get adventurous chalk if we had arcane dust, but we don't have that right now. Because apparently you can actually write messages for yourself. If you are being exceptionally good at the game, then you can go all the way down to floor 3, or I don't even know how many floors there are, but you can place this chalk on the ground and then you'll know where you've been. So we do have some ichor here, ichor, whatever, and we have some standard rations. I think I'm just going to make 2 standard rations, and then I'm going to eat one of those, and then we're going to hopefully be in a pretty good spot. Let's have a look here. Yeah, there we go. Nom nom nom. Yes. Sustenance. Yes, we need it. Okay, so yeah, that didn't actually give us that much, but we do need to craft 8 more to complete the task. And what is that? Oh yes, that is not good. That looks like something we definitely want to avoid, but we only have one way to go, so it's going to be... yeah, it's going to be upon us very, very soon. So let's destroy all of this. Thank you very much. Give me those gems. Yes. Okay, what's over there? There we are. We need to destroy all of these trophies here, and vases and things. Torn flesh and ichor is always good. Ooh, okay, they're attacking each other, I think. I think the enemies are attacking each other. I think they do have enemy infighting at times, which is actually pretty nice. Okay, yes, just keep dodging. If you can't already notice as well, there is a stamina bar. So every single action you take in the game has a stamina cost. And I would assume that what happens is you actually do run out of stamina over time. I believe that is the case, because with my two-handed, well, not two-handed, but with my greatsword that I had previously, if I were to use too many attacks with it in a row, I would actually reduce my maximum stamina down to a certain degree. So that's pretty harsh, but to counteract that, food gives you back your maximum stamina. So if you don't have any food, then you're kind of dead, I suppose. But if you can get some, then obviously that's good. But otherwise, we're gonna just have to run through this small cave-in going on here. Now we're in a crimson area. A crimson area, not looking very friendly, is it? But I'm gonna pick up as much as I can here. What is that? Oh, okay, so we have a shade of sorts. A crimson shade. Yes, I'm going to be avoiding him as much as possible if I can. Luckily, we can cleave these guys, so we can actually deal multiple hits to multiple enemies, which is good. Yes, there we go. Okay, luckily these skeletons are very, very slow indeed. There we are. Okay, so what's that? Standard rations! Yes, finally. So, yes, on my original run, I was able to pick up, I think it was 4 standard rations just from me playing the game. So yes, it is very, very random in that regard. So yes, you do need to be a little bit more on the lookout, I suppose. Okay, so these guys have just literally spawned, which is not very nice of them. Yes, hit and run gameplay. There we are. Okay, otherwise, yeah, yes, of course, you can always get hit. You can always get hit. Oh, there we go. We cleared this room, and apparently the crimson has now disappeared. I actually don't know whether that makes any difference, but yes. Oh, yes, my greatsword. Oh yes, I have my greatsword once again. Yes, I'm just gonna put that on my belt. Yeah, my belt is completely strong enough to deal with that. Okay, well, yes, there's a little bit of a brief look at Necropolis. I'm gonna be ending this episode off here, but next time we're gonna be delving deeper into the dungeon, and we're gonna see what enemies and what kind of obstacles we come up against. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.